Hi everybody, Cannabeard Grows here. How you doing? Oh, stand right here. Hi. Yeah, that's a good spot. Okay. Hi there everybody, Cannabeard here. Welcome back to the Small Backyard Homestead. We're here in the greenhouse today, and as you can see, some stuff's growing on back here. Actually go take a look at it, but we gotta trim some of this back. Some things are overgrowing a little bit, and some things have bolted a little bit. At the end of the episode, I will announce the name of the winner of the Grassroots Fabric Pot giveaway that I started last month there. But you'll have to wait till the end of the episode for that. So let's go take a look at what's overgrowing in the beds here. Okay, so since the last time you guys have been here, I've planted some tomatoes into these pots. I was gonna do some peppers, but my peppers just haven't been sprouting yet. They are sprouting finally, thank God. There are some pepper sprouts in there, but they sure took a sweet, sweet time. So I just planted some tomatoes in the meantime. Peppers are a little quicker. As you can see, these beds are just going bonkers with life. Maybe a little too much, as a matter of fact. So I'm gonna have to come back and I'm gonna cut back all this buckwheat or grass or whatever the heck it was. I forget right off the top of my head. And as you can see, our stuff is bolting here. We got seeds coming up. It's just too hot in the greenhouse this year. It's been an extraordinarily warm spring, and I've been plucking the tops off of them as best I can to see if we can get some more growth. But I think the choice, we're just gonna have to sort of call it and eat it as is, and just get rid of them, pull them up and eat them. No big deal. And we're gonna cut down all this grass, and I'm gonna add a way to get rid of all of this stuff by, some of it's gonna be cover crop mulch, and the other is we're gonna add worms to this bin here today. Yeah, let's get into that. Okay, first thing we do is grab yourself a couple of these old Gaia Green buckets, little bucket, whatever you got handy, right? And then you go like this. And then now that you got the bottom off, you lock and load and go like this.
And there you go. And now that you got all those holes in it, all those worms can get in and out of it with no issues. I'm only going to bury it to right up about here anyway. I may even put a few more holes in it. We'll see. And I'm going to be doing 2 of these buckets, 1 for each of those big beds.
So here we go. As you can see, it's pretty overgrown. I mean, it's looking healthy and everything, but Bunny got rid of all that choy. We got some other stuff here that's seeding as well. I mean, pretty and all, but it's not exactly edible now. So that's got to go. I'm gonna chop and put one of these in each bed, probably right around here, because I'm gonna be sticking the compost pail here. I stuck one in right here, and we'll do the other one over in this bed here so you can see what I done did. Okay, so the goal is gonna be right around here. There is sort of a plant here, but you know, c'est la vie. We're gonna have to see if we can relocate these 2 plants right here, and that's fine. The rest has got to go. So any of these grass tufts here, we can just cut them off or pull them or whatever. I'm trying not to pull their roots right up completely if I can help it, but we do got to kill them off. And we can put them aside here. We'll either feed them to the rabbits or even add them to this little compost bin we're about to do. Now let's see here. Let's see if this is even possible to relocate a couple of these here. Oh, we got a runner here from the mint. I'm gonna pull that out just so it doesn't get in our way here. There we go. There's one of them. I'm just gonna put it aside over here in the other bin, out of the way, and that would mean the other one's right here. There we go. I got the other one as well. So now the only thing standing in our way is this water meter, which we could easily move, and like a little bit of this top dressing and stuff here. So let's just scooch a little bit of that out of the way and kind of rough up this surface here just a little bit. So now that we've got this bucket here with these nice holes in it, right? The idea is I'm going to just sort of, just a little offset of scent.
Oh man, I'm still learning this new microphone system, and well, I'm finding their limitations and not realizing it until editing purposes. So I'm just going to narrate this. Now, I don't really recall exactly what I was saying here, but I know that I was taking some soil out so that there was going to be room for food scraps and stuff like that. And of course for the worms, because I'm going to be digging the worms out of the worm bin here shortly, and that's going to come with soil as well. Yep, about half deep or something like that. Probably still too much. And whatever, you just throw any scraps that's around, and they can all go in there. I mean, that's the whole point, is to recycle food scraps and garden waste, as well as aerate the soil and just create a healthier biome. And speaking of worms, let's go have a look at those.
So here we are in my worm factory. First layer is just a bunch of shredded flyers and stuff. Let's actually use the base to put that next one on. This one here is the one I've been feeding, and then I put more paper on top. So underneath this paper is some food and stuff. And there's some, I can see some worms, but this is a new layer I'm working on. I got to actually put a bunch more food on there and then some more paper and stuff like that. So we're going to need to go under this layer again. There we go. I see worms instantly. Hello, friends. We got a little bit of, looks like paper shreddings and stuff in here still, and quite a bit of worms. So let's get ourselves a few scoops of worms here right away. There we go, just like that. We can take everything included, all the extras. But there we go, there's tons of worms in there. That's a little piece of, supposed to be biodegradable, but it's the plastic off of mail. When you get mail and I throw mail through my shredder, I keep finding these little plastic pieces in here, and they don't seem to be biodegrading. I'm just gonna pick them out for now, but yeah, that's what those are. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of worms in this one and a couple more pieces here. I'm gonna gather a few more worms, and then we'll add a little batch, a little more than this, for each of those bins. Okay, that's probably good enough for a single bed. See, this is just for one of the beds. I'm gonna add this to the thing, so let's go do that. Alrighty, here we go. Now, I'm just gonna take a little handful of this for the top. I'm just gonna throw all them worms in there, and then we're gonna throw that in there like that. And then we're gonna add this little, there we go. Add that little lid, and all is well, like that. And it can just live in my my bed like that. So now we're going to be planting one of those big plants right here in the dead center of this bed, and we're going to be planting one kind of in the dead center of this bed. So it's basically in the center. I just didn't want to have to fight with that beam to get the lid off, that's all. So that's what I was going for. And right beside it, we're going to plant that those little flowers there. Those are supposed to be good flowers for pest deterrents and stuff, and they're good companion plants. I'm drawing a complete blank on their name because I'm a stoner and I'm tired, and it's been a hot, long day, and I'm recording this, and I really should have wrote it on my arm or something, but I'm sure I'll put it up on the screen here somewhere. Anyway, I gotta get to shredding this bed down here. I'll do that in just a moment, and we can see what that looks like once I've cleaned this bed up.
And there we go. It looks a whole bunch better. Wow, looking at this clean bed, I realized that most of the just clutter was that grass stuff. And there we go. You know, this lid will keep the moisture in and keep everything trapped in there, and I can put compost stuff like leftover food scraps and coffee grounds and ground up eggshells and banana ground up stuff that Bunny grinds up bananas and all sorts of good stuff that we can put in here that will attract them and keep them healthy and happy. And in the back there, it looks like the romaine lettuce is still doing strong. It might survive this heat. It's funny how some things do and some things don't. And in the end, whatever we can't eat will get recycled one way or the other, whether it's the chickens, the rabbits, our compost bins, or cover crop. Nothing's going to get wasted. So, if you're still here, thank you so much. And I guess you're probably dying to find out who won the bag giveaway. So let's get on to that.
Okay, it's the time you've all been waiting for. Who wins the magical cloth pots from Grassroots Fabric Pots? Who wins these bad boys? Well, I believe it's pronounced Dregs? I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm going to post up the picture up here. And yeah, he is going to grow some with it. So I will pack that up. I will get a hold of you. What I need you to do is email me at cannabeardgrows@gmail.com. I have a way of confirming that it's you, and once we do that, we'll get your shipping stuff and we'll get that sent off to you. So congratulations. And I am also going to be growing some plant in these beds right here. As you can see, each of these segments is a 3 foot by 3 foot section, and I'm going to plant one here and here, and then and then one here and one here, and that is fully legal. I'm medical. I have a license. Regardless, I live in Canada. It's legal to do so. You can grow 4 on your property if you have property. That's a whole other story. I'm not going to get into that right now. But don't worry. If you want to see that kind of content, here's my other channel right here. I'll leave links in this below. I'll link it and whatever. And you can check out that kind of stuff if you want to see that. The coverage for this growth of that will be on that channel. This channel, however, is a little more family friendly, and we're going to stick it to gardening tips and just backyard horticulture stuff. Okay, is that cool? Well, if you're still here, don't forget to like and subscribe the video, or subscribe to the channel, like the video, blah, 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 blah. If indeed you enjoyed it, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, I can't talk. Sorry, these doves are tripping me out, man. It's the damn day owls. I hope you can hear that. Anyway, I'll see you next time.